Welcome to RUD TV. Today we will show you which critical factors you should pay attention to when lifting loads. Lifting heavy loads is not without danger. What factors do I have to consider?
The angle of inclination of your chain strands, the load center of your load and the resulting maximum working load limit are decisive. The load centers should always be optimally balanced. If it is not, the load can start to swing dangerously or even slip. Using our multi-shortening claw and shortening hook, you can easily balance the center of gravity.
What is critical in terms of working load limit?
The working load limit. That means the maximum payload of a chain suspension must match the load case. If, for example, the angle of inclination is unfavorable or your load has an asymmetrical load center, your chain suspension can quickly become overloaded. This leads to damage and can have serious consequences. Therefore, always check if your load condition matches your chain suspension. This information can be found on the tag. Keep the special requirements of an asymmetrical center of gravity in mind.
Do I have to pay special attention to anything in particular when a chain suspension needs to be repaired?
Each chain suspension is delivered with an instruction manual in which you will find the working load limit and handling. In addition, important information is provided on how to repair your chain suspension if something should break despite careful handling. For some products we have recorded the repair process in a video. Feel free to have a look.
Now there are different manufacturers of lifting means. Can I mix the components of the different manufacturers?
In general, we can say that mixing different grades and different manufacturers is inadmissible. Please pay attention to the notes in the operating instructions. If a load crashes due to mixing components, this can have legal consequences.
There is the modular system to ensure that components of our grade cannot be mixed. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, right. Our ICE range, that means our grade 12 and our VIP range, grade 10, are designed as a modular system. This means you cannot combine different grades and different nominal sizes. This is ensured by our different load bolts and our different clevis connection systems. In addition, all our components are marked with the grade and nominal size. We also use different colors.
What are the critical factors of the master link?
In general, the master link must fit the crane hook. As a rule of thumb, the master link should be 20% wider than the crane hook and rest completely on the hook bottom. Non-compliance may result in damage or crashing of the load. We will show you more details in a separate video.
What role does the working environment play?
Environmental influences such as extremely high or low temperatures or contacts with chemicals can have a negative effect on the working load limit of the chain suspension. An indication of this can be discoloration in your chain suspension. Before using it again, we recommend you consult a specialist without delay.
Thank you very much for your attention. You can find more information on the topic of lifting and moving loads on our website.